Hello, it's May, and let's get a little bit creative in our watercolor journal today. I'm going to talk to you about things that are going on in my life and in my artistic adventures. And today I'm just working on a watercolor background. I had put some color down initially with, I think, Sennelier watercolors. Not really sure. Sometimes I just have pages in my journal where I have laid some color in, so I've got something to start from. And I'm working with a Arteza water reservoir brush that is filled with ink, and I am using that to sketch out my pattern on here. And I'm going to speed this up a little bit because you don't need to spend a lot of time watching me sketch. Now, if you guys have been following me for any length of time, you know that I'm in a number of different places, Instagram, Facebook, that sort of thing. And if you go to our Facebook group, which is Art Joyous Sharing, you will see that we have May prompts that are up. Chelsea and I do prompts and hashtags each month for people to share it and enjoy their artwork. So if you need a little inspiration, come and join us on the Facebook group. Be sure and answer the questions when you arrive there so that we know you are a real person and not just a scam. And we will add you to the group. But we also take those prompts and things that are in the group and we work with them on a live show each month. And that is on my sister channel, which is Art Joyous Sharing, that Chelsea and I do our live show on each Thursday, 10:30 Central Standard Time. And we'd love to have you join us there for the live show. But, if you can't make it, that's okay. It's still preserved in the original format on that channel. And then I typically do a sped up version for this channel. So you may want to look for some of those Art Joyous Sharing videos if you're interested to see what we do in that show in a sped up version. So I'm just using a water brush to move this around and going to create several different images. And I will come back with some pen work on here, but I want to talk about some of the things that we're going to do in Art Joyous Sharing. We always do the Pick a Stick Challenge. Pick a Stick Challenge is where we draw 10 sticks. We have these popsicle sticks, whatever you want to call them, that have prompts on them, and each month Chelsea and I rotate off and we pull a set of sticks, and from that we just place them on a spreadsheet and we work through those sticks in the order in which they're given. We also have two of the sticks are colors and two of them are wild cards, so you can exchange a stick for a wild card if you don't like a particular prompt or you don't have a product or something that's it's calling for. And so it's a lot of fun just, seeing what you can create by following the prompts that are given. So I took a little break and I'm coming back with my Posca pen now that this page is dried down. I like to let these things dry in between. Excuse me, I'm a little hoarse because I've been outside working and the pollen count is really, really high right now. So the other thing that we have in Art Joyous Sharing is a mood board, and each month we provide photographs in a spreadsheet that you can use, not a spreadsheet, a slide that you can use for inspiration to create a piece of artwork. And each month we also have hashtags the hashtag for the month of May is AJOS, that's Art Joy is Sharing, AJOS Magic. And I don't know, I think about the little fairies out in the garden. I think about magical things that are happening in your journals, all the glitter and glitz and products that have magical uh, effects to them. And I just want to see what we can come up with that inspires you and makes your art magical. So I'm going to continue around these floral images. Yeah, I'm doing florals because it is May, and that's our gardening season. And when it becomes our gardening season, I have a lot of work to do around here. As many of you know, if you've followed me at all, last year much of my yard was destroyed. Um, we had derecho, which is like a hurricane in Iowa, and it just sweeps right across and wipes out all the trees and everything. So I'm beginning to replant my hedgerow and my garden and all of that, but it's a long process and a lot of work. And I don't know how much I'm up for, but I'm giving it my best shot. I'm, going out and working on it as much as possible. I've got people coming in to help me when it comes to grinding tree stumps and that sort of thing, but the majority of it is just plain old sweat equity, and I've replanted most of that hedge with arborvitae, and now I'm putting in the perennial plants in front of that, and also getting a vegetable garden ready so that we can have fresh food. So that's a big chunk out of my May, which will be taken up with just being outdoors and gardening. So you may not see as many videos coming out just because I have other obligations. Some of the things that you will see um, are the weekly Art Joy sharing videos. So don't forget, we will be doing that. And we also have a class coming out this month. I will be teaching with 7 artists this summer, and that class begins June 1st. But right now, you can take advantage of early bird pricing. And the price right now, I think, is about $80 US. It is listed in Swiss francs on their website. But if you use my link below, it will um, attach as you are taking the class with me, which means that you get all 7 artist classes, but I get credit for having sent you to sign up for the class. So be sure and use my link if you go and sign up for this. It will be a real-time artful journey with watercolor and journaling and mixed media and painting and collage and all kinds of things. So I think you will enjoy taking this class. I think it's a good value, and I encourage you to, if you like taking online courses and a variety of courses, this is a good sampling for you to do uh, an art course at a reasonable price. And Chelsea and I, will both be teaching in this along with several of our other friends. So stop on by and check it out. There's also a Facebook group that's created for the students so that you can, not only watch the videos and, follow along and rewatch them step by step over and over as many times as you want. And then in the Facebook group, you can ask your questions and get responses from the instructors and share what you have learned from taking the classes. So, additionally, there are other things that I typically do during the month. We usually do the second Sunday art hop. I will not be doing that this May because the second Sunday of May here is Mother's Day. And not only is it Mother's Day, but it's my husband's birthday. So I will be spending the day with family. And it's, the hop is supposed to be an art premiere. So you're supposed to be there for the premiere. And there's just no way that I can do that and do all the things that I have planned for our birthday celebration and Mother's Day and my children coming and that sort of thing. So check it out in June, just going to miss 1 month right now because just too many things going on. And I need to take care of my family and my health and my home, all that stuff. So I appreciate you being patient with me and allowing me the time to do the things that I need to do besides creating YouTube videos. So I'm going to continue working this piece and telling you about some of the other things that I've been working on. One of the things that I'm doing is I'm trying to revamp my .com, my PegARobinson.com page, which is where my blog lives and my connections to all of my companies that help support me and give you discounts and that sort of thing. And, my original artwork is there. I've started adding a gallery, not a gallery, but a sales window for my original artwork. I had a Etsy store before and really wasn't that pleased with how that was all working. And I decided that with my own .com, I can manage things and put my own art out there. So, yeah, I'm moving a lot of my things into my own store. So check out PegARobinson.com if you're interested in any of my original artwork, my blog, my additional links to other companies, and let me know if there's something you'd like to see there. This is a digital screensaver that my daughter thinks I should be adding to my selection of things that people can purchase from me. Um, and it's a possibility. If there's something specific that you would like to see, let me know. I do have other connections for artwork on other surfaces. So if you're interested in seeing my art uh, more like licensed art that's on a piece of clothing or a cup or something like that, we can make that happen too. So the other thing I'm also wanting to work on is I've been toying with the idea of making some of my own stencils. Um, and those you may see coming out before long if I find the time in my day to create the artwork that's needed in order to get those cut. So, as you can see, I've got plenty of things on my plate, and we continue to remain busy here. So, May is no exception. It's a busy month, and um, I'm enjoying the warmer weather, and I will be doing so by being out of doors more than in the basement making art. Oh, yes, and the other thing I forgot to mention is Chelsea and I are talking about collaborating on another class. The first one I think is going to be gel printing, and we've talked about a couple of other ideas that we've had. So if there's something that you guys would like to see in a class format, please let us know, because we're just kicking this idea around. We want to make it very affordable, but give good content, and so we will be trying to put that together over the summer, and maybe late summer, early fall, come out with that. So I also want to remind people about the auction for good, the art auction for good that Emerald Creek was running. They had some issues. They had some technical issues on their blog. People could not comment on their blog, could not bid on their blog, and therefore they still want to run their art auction and make this happen, because what happens is they are selling art and it's going to a good cause. My charity of choice was autism, and so I have a website where my sales will be going for a contribution to autism, and there are a number of pieces. I'm going to show you one here. This is a piece that can actually sit on a desk or can go up on a wall. It's a wedge canvas, and it's a hope canvas. So for anybody who has somebody who is, having some issues and needs some hope, this would be a wonderful piece of art to purchase for them. And that's about it from me for now. I think the Emerald Creek auction will be on the 15th, but check out their website and see what's going on with them. Here's my parting shots, and I hope you enjoyed this little bit of art and vlogging for the month of May, and I hope to see you in all of the challenges and things that we've got going on. Thanks for being here, supporting me and my channel. I'll see you next time. Bye.